Hey everyone and welcome back to some more Civilization 5. So, I bought some uranium from Morocco, because apparently they didn't need it. And also, we can take a couple of votes from China by sending a great diplomat to Florence. So, let's maybe do that really quick. We'll just faith by a great diplomat, it's fine. Alright then. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it actually. We are still below minus 20 happiness, but hopefully that will improve in the next few turns. I guess we'll see. Oh yeah, she's also building the spaceship. Well, we can prevent that. Hopefully. By sending some nukes her way. My plan is still to nuke the heck out of her. We just need to buy a few nukes. We got a great musician, and yeah, we also got a few rebels. Not unexpected. It's fine, we can handle them just fine. Alright, let's see. We won't even need our bombers. They are out of range anyway. City bombardment. Okay, that wasn't enough. Artillery. Can we actually kill all of them? Let's see, I'm pretty sure we can. One more artillery. Then we got the bazooka. We can move like so. Oh no, hold on. Not enough movement points. Alright. Looks like we'll have to wait one turn. That's fine. It's not like he can do anything. He can pillage the tile, and we'll just repair it immediately. Alright, fine. Actually, we still got the tank. No, he can't attack. This one? Nope. Alright, we'll wait one turn. Meanwhile, the great diplomat. There, the city is ours. So that's 39 votes for China. Hopefully we'll be able to take a few more. We'll see about that. Alright, that's it. The Great Firewall. Okay then. Look at the population in her cities. It's insane. It's okay, we'll reduce it a little bit. With nuclear missiles. Yeah, both Indonesia and China are actively working on the spaceship. Right, let's just kill this dude. And repair the farm. Down you go. Where's the closest worker? This guy. Alright, move back with our bombers. Our happiness is still low. We need to take care of the happiness before we declare war. Because I don't want to fight China with a combat penalty this bad. Would prefer to avoid that. Let's buy some nuclear missiles, shall we? Yep. That's one. Oh, we got a new policy, nice. What can we pick up? Air supremacy, cult of personality, gunboat diplomacy. Gain 6 or more influence per turn with city-states you could demand tribute from. I mean, it's not bad. However, I'm not sure if we really have the time to take advantage of this. Plus 25% production when building air units. Can build zeros. Okay. I don't think that bonus will count towards nukes. Or maybe it will? I'm not sure. That's a good question. Receive a free airport in every city. That is actually kind of nice. It would help our tourism. You know what? Let's grab air supremacy. Why the heck not? Alright, yeah, we got quite a lot of extra tourism from that. And now we can build zeros. Right here. Then again, we'll get access to stealth fighters in a not too distant future. However, until then, we could use a fighter or two. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's just queue up a 0 over here, after that military base. And maybe in Ankara, before the medical lab. Alright, looks good. Now, we do have 10,000 gold, however, that's not going to be enough to do everything that we need. Right now, I mostly want nukes. We need to have enough nukes to hit every major city China has. Which is basically most of them. That will reduce their population a lot. Which is exactly what we want. And obviously it will hurt their production a lot too. Which means it will significantly reduce her chances on the spaceship project. We need to slow down her progress. And we'll also have to do something about Indonesia. But right now I'm mostly worried about China. We'll go to take care of Indonesia later. Look at all this fallout. It's pretty funny. More food. So, yeah, minus 36. It's getting worse. Alright. Minus 27. Because of dissidents. It would be nice if we could just gift the city-state to someone. But I don't think anyone will accept. Other than China and Indonesia, but I'm not willing to do that. What about Portugal? Would they accept the city-state?
Sou todo ouvidos.
We don't have any tradable cities. Alright, fine. Who else can we check? I don't think Sweden would accept. But let's have a look. There's no way he will accept. Yeah, we don't have any tradable cities. So we can't trade it to anyone, what? What about Morocco?
تحياتي.
Okay, we could try to trade some cities to Morocco. He will not accept the city-state. Well, we'll just have to deal with the unhappiness. It's the most annoying part. But alright. We just have to wait for buildings that will help our happiness. I don't see what else we can possibly do. Not a whole lot. I'm really glad China doesn't have nukes, at least. That will make our life significantly easier. How many turns do we need to wait? One more turn, alright? We can buy a nuke elsewhere. Not really a problem in Ankara. Here, another one. Alright. She wants us to declare war on Indonesia. No, sorry. I have other plans.
Min vän.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
Embassy, sure, why not?
جيت وأنا كل أمل.
You want our vote? I think I'd rather keep my vote. Because I know exactly what I want to vote for. Which is decolonize China. I don't think it's going to pass. But it's worth a try. You never know, maybe it will pass. Maybe China will care more about something else. Only 2 turns. So, stealth. Now, I wouldn't mind upgrading a few bombers, but I don't think we can afford to upgrade all of them. It's a little bit expensive, and I would still like to buy nukes. So, let's go with a nuke. We'll get another one in 3 turns. So that's going to be 4 nuclear missiles. Okay, and we still have an atomic bomb. Right here. Is that enough? Maybe. We can still buy one more, let's say. Okay, that's going to be enough if we wait 3 turns. Let's maybe start upgrading the bombers. Any bombers with early targeting too are good enough. Alright. Early targeting too. And 1 more. And we can still upgrade 1 more. You don't have air targeting too. Okay, looks good. That is quite a few stealth bombers. Stadium. Only -2 happiness in our capital. Should we grab a police station? That's 10 turns. I think I'd rather get military base. Just in case we'll need it. Oh yeah, trade route. Let's send it to Morocco. We can't really trade with China anymore. When we plan to declare war, that's a bad idea. Alright, next. I don't think we'll be able to take care of our happiness before declaring war. I can't afford to wait too long. And I just don't see what we can do about our happiness. Other than give yet another city to someone. But it would have to be a city that I actually care about. It's a shame we can't just liberate the city-state or something. We are the ones who conquered it. Military plans stolen from Athens. Okay. Oh, costing the city 132 production towards their current military unit. Right, you know what we should do? We should move our spies to China. That's what we should do. Preparing heist. 998,000 turns. Okay, bro. Wait, is there any point moving our spies to China when they built the Great Firewall? I guess not so much. But there's no point keeping this guy here. As a thief. That will do literally nothing. We could send a diplomat to Marrakesh. Alright, that will do. We got an event. Golden Science. Sure. And we'll vote for decolonization. I very highly doubt it will pass. But you never know. We'll give it a shot. If it passes, that's amazing. Alright, some more turns to finish the nuke that we're building. Is anyone close to culture victory? Not really. Declaration of friendship, yes. -30. Because of public opinion. I could always switch to freedom, but I'd rather not, because we would lose all our policies. And they are kind of nice,
Yet
you
do
know.
not miss the moral, Michael.
Great writer. So, how did the vote go? Let's have a look. Decolonization failed. Yep, China used almost all of their votes. Literally every single proposal failed, alright. And we got more barbarians, or rebels, whatever you want to call them. Well, a lot of artillery in range. Shouldn't exactly be a problem. Always some experience for us. Not to mention all the stealth bombers that we have. Okay, any more tiles to repair? Nope. Alright then. We are down to 49 gold per turn. That's kind of bad. We are spending 380 on unit maintenance and also 736 due to unhappiness. Yeah. Well, what can we propose? Nothing super useful, to be honest. International Space Station. I don't really want to give AIs a research boost, So, no. World ideology. We could try. Autocracy. I don't think it will pass. But we might as well propose it. Alright, let's propose it. Why the heck not? At least Morocco will vote with us. Now, question is, how long do we want to wait? Our happiness situation is just so bad right now. Corinth. Minus 20. Yeah, poverty, boredom, and the city is blockaded. We can grab a zoo, that's 4 turns. It's just going to be bad. The only way I can change that is by switching to freedom. There's literally nothing else I can do, I don't think so. The nuke is almost done. Yeah, I don't care what you guys have to say.
جيت وأنا كل أمل.
You want to buy my coal? No, sorry. I kind of need it. So, should we nuke China right away? Maybe. Trade route, what's the best one? This one. How many trade routes will we lose if we declare war right now? Basically half of them. Yeah, okay, that's pretty bad. And we don't have enough gold to buy them back instantly. Let's wait at least a few more turns. I don't like it, but I feel like we have to wait a little bit longer. Let's grab a 0. Or, you know, another nuke. No, we used all our uranium. Thanks to Morocco, we have a lot of nuclear missiles. Like, holy crap, this is the most nuclear missiles I ever had. Yeah, it's pretty scary. We are coming for you, China. 9 turns until the next session. Oh yeah, well, some of the trade routes expired soon. Yes, they will. In 2 turns. Let's wait for that one at least. Sydney Opera House. I guess there's no point saving that great engineer for anything. Yup. Never mind our plan to get the Sydney Opera House. We could use him for a manufactory. We could also just save him. Not quite sure for what, but... Okay. Our first 0. We'll grab interception. Yup, interception 1, interception 2. And he will stay here to intercept. Probably won't be needed, but there we go. Caravan. Where can we send it? How about Corinth? Yeah, that might be quite helpful. Let's send it to Corinth then. Off you go. Speaking of Corinth, a zoo in 2 turns. That should actually help. Alright, Temoak. -1. 3 from crime, 1 from boredom, 2 from poverty. Alright. So, crime. Constabulary. We don't actually have that here, surprisingly. Okay. Remove some production. Looks good, and Samsung. Finished military base, nice. That will definitely come in handy. What should we grab next? Well, let's grab agribusiness. There are still quite a few tiles we can work and quite a few specialist slots. Not interested in selling you anything. Oh, Shanghai got nuked. By Indonesia, I assume. Nice. Thanks, Indonesia. It's a shame most of the other Chinese cities are likely not in range for Indonesia. But hey, they nuked Shanghai, that's already useful. And it was a nuclear missile. because atomic bomb wouldn't be able to reach it and it wouldn't remove as much population. Okay, share intrigue. And we got agribusiness. Nice. What should we grab next? Military base will take a little bit too long. Let's get that stable real quick. It's only one turn. Might as well. And caravan. What's the best trade route here? Jakarta. Well, I don't plan declaring war on Indonesia right now, so let's go to Jakarta. It will give us quite a lot of extra science. But basically zero culture. Maybe that's not a great idea. I think I would prefer culture instead, because that should reduce boredom a little bit. Minus 24. The zoo is about to finish. That should reduce unhappiness. We just need to go above minus 20. That's all we need right now. To stop barbarians from spawning near our capital. I can deal with that right now, but I really don't want to deal with that once we declare war on China, you know. Not to mention, the more we raise our happiness, the more of the combat penalty we'll lose. Okay. Yep, more barbarians, or rebels, whatever you want to call them. Feels weird to call them barbarians, but technically that's what they are, I guess. Thanks for the experience. Actually, I don't think we get any experience from those. Training, let's call it that. Okay. We might as well use a bomber. Goodbye. And another event, gold and science, sure. Production. That was the stable. Minefield uses iron. Then again we got 15. Yeah, okay, let's build the minefield. That might actually come in handy. That city is a little bit out of the way. Also, what is the range on nuclear missiles exactly? Let's see. Okay, it's far enough to reach most of the cities from here. I'm just checking if we need to rebase the missiles, but no, we don't. This is okay. More production, that's the constabulary. We are still at minus 29. It's so annoying. Zero in this city. Alright. Research lab. I'm starting to think we will not raise our happiness above minus 20. That is looking increasingly unlikely, I have to say. So let's keep our gold, because we will likely have to buy trade routes as soon as we declare war on China. I mean cargo ships, same thing basically. So how's Corinth doing? Minus 15, a little bit better, but still a lot from boredom and poverty. And isolation, which I can't really do anything about. So what's next for boredom and poverty? That would be the stadium, I guess. And hospital. We can rush the hospital on the next turn. Actually, no, we can't. Our income is not nearly good enough. If we didn't have so many problems with happiness, this would have been easier. And China just built Hubble Space Telescope. Yeah, that's annoying. I guess we'll just have to declare war without waiting for happiness. Yeah, Golden Age. That doesn't change a whole lot. New fighter, alright, that is useful. Interception free, or +1 interception and +1 operational range. That sounds much more useful. And how about production? Let's grab a 0. Yup. Oh, military base is done. Maybe some mechanized infantry? Sure. Or maybe a mobile some. We don't really have any. would be useful. We can get one in Konya, but that's a little bit expensive. I'd rather save that gold. We could really use another 10,000 gold right now. I would be screwed if I didn't have the corporation that makes a lot of gold for us. Like, we would really be in trouble right now. Anyway, I'm going to make a cut here and continue in the next episode. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.